You want revenge? Show me.
Sifu was a game that made me so mad at the start, but somehow became one of my favourite games in recent memory. In the beginning, normal enemies seemed to be able to just whoop my ass, and the bosses even more so. I'd played other challenging games like Elden Ring and Sekiro, but Sifu was a little different. Sifu at its core is a story of vengeance and persistence in that vengeance. You die over and over again. You die a lot. Because that's Sifu's main way of teaching you how to improve. Because each time you die, you rise up and you lose another year off your character's lifespan in exchange for coming back. After plenty of deaths and trial and error, I got to the final boss, Yang. He seemed insurmountable, like a final boss should, and after many tries, I just couldn't get him. Then, a little cog clicked into place. I started parrying a lot more than avoiding, and immediately I started doing better. And then another cog clicked, and I was reacting to his movements and predicting his patterns a lot easier. Finally, I defeated him. But the ending didn't go exactly as I thought it would. I'll let you see for yourself. There's no satisfying victory, no catharsis, no credits roll, no epic music, just a broken person standing in front of a lifeless corpse. But what if there was another option?
He who has Kung Fu and Wude makes the other know he can break him. His hands go out like lightning, and the other doesn't want to fight anymore.
Wude. Wude is the Kung Fu version of martial morality, a set of principles to live by before or while learning martial arts. Patience, bravery, humility, and other positive values are instilled into a martial artist through Wude. So, my goal was simple: to beat the game again, but this time with Wude guiding me. The Wude playthrough isn't just a second run-through of the game, but a playthrough that feels so different to the first. It mainly differs from the fact that I needed to spare the bosses. Sparing is naturally more difficult than killing, because I needed to let them recover from a finisher position and then build back up their structure gauge again for the spare option. I had to be careful with their health, as I couldn't reduce it to 0. It has to be through maxing out their structure bar. That's the only way I could defeat them. This means I had to beat these tough bosses while restraining myself. Going for long and aggressive combos would decrease their health way too much, and I'd end up killing them. I needed to be defensive, and wait for them to make a mistake as we fought. Parrying, throwing, and other high structure dealing moves were my best bet. This meant I wasn't fighting the bosses as a bloodthirsty and relentless assassin, but more as a skilled and humble martial artist, with the philosophy of let your enemy defeat themselves. Finally, I was at the Yang fight once again. On the way to the arena, all of the symbols of the talismans light up on the wall from sparing the other 4 bosses, and it's almost like the game is saying, you are ready. The 2 phases of the Yang fight are no different from the first time I fought him. It was me who was different. He takes your talisman once again, and this time I didn't fight desperately to get it back. I held my ground and took what should be a fatal punch, and Yang realized that this time it wasn't the talisman that made my character strong.
Please, stay with me. Sifu's lineage ends here. With your death.
Yang refuses to back down as you fight him one last time. No health bar, no talisman, just structure and martial arts. Yang believed he was just in his actions and had to be ruthless to be strong and achieve his goals. But your strength and where that came from, as well as your forgiveness, showed him otherwise. Sifu made me feel many things. At the start, frustration, disappointment, anger, relief, and near the end, calm, confidence, focus, and hope. It's not uncommon for games to have a secret ending that is better or more righteous, and it is also not uncommon in media for the message to be revenge bad. I felt Sifu really embodied its message, however, through its gameplay. The vicious desperation of the first playthrough of Revenge and the quiet confidence and the focus of the Wude playthrough are so different, even though it's the exact same bosses and the exact same levels. Often in life, we feel suffocated by our situation and by our circumstances. Things feel impossible, and we don't believe that we can ever change. Sure, it's just a game, but Sifu nudged me to look at things in my own life a little differently. Yang was such a difficult, frustrating, and scary fight, until something clicked, and all of a sudden he wasn't. Those doubts, fears, obstacles in your real life seem so large at first, but with persistent effort and strong, positive morals to live by, like Wude, those obstacles have the potential to just vanish, like they were never there to begin with.